We are the YWC Destruction as far as I know.
He's Jack.
He's Sam.
And I'm Dan.
And we got some Q&A questions to answer, so we got 100 subs.
And we're just going to completely skip over the fact that I've been missing for 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's been here, guys.
The black magic woman healed him.
His ghost has been here the whole time.
Yeah. Right, should we
To make sure I've got the logo to the camera.
Yes.
For that Pepsi sponsorship.
Oh
yeah,
shit. Yeah, Pepsi. We're sponsored by Pepsi, guys.
Thank you.
Tastes great.
That's refreshing. Okay,
That'll
so
quench your thirst.
Alright, let's go.
So, this is from Asher. Questions for Dan, because, you know, me and Jack don't exist.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Dick. No, it's okay, I understand. I don't listen to shit music like Metallica.
Fuck off.
And we're immediately back to being a heel. Nice, let's go.
you see all you people in the comments complaining, going, "Oh, why was you wearing a Sami Zayn shirt?" That's him wearing a Sami Zayn shirt. But the Sami Zayn's cool, okay, and he's a heel, so you're supposed to be pissed off.
Yeah, I like Sami Zayn, and I enjoy pissing you people off.
There you go. You see, he's a
Yeah,
heel.
we've got a dichotomy here. We've got the heel, so I'm like JBL, but talented.
Oh yeah.
He's Michael Cole, but not annoying, ignorant, and talented. And well, he's Byron Saxton.
I don't even know who that is. So,
He's a white Byron Saxton.
we're professional,
And
okay?
shout out to Jake Lewis because he actually said that first. You gave us the joke.
I didn't even know that.
Oh right. Oh god. So he created it. And yeah.
Like-
I don't pay attention to what goes on in the comments.
Oh god. Yeah. But you people in the
I'm not
comments.
here half the
God.
time.
Alright. Right, so we've got questions from
And
the
thanks
Asher.
for like a million questions again, Asher, as you always do.
Yeah.
God.
Alright, so what is my favourite Metallica album? That's really tough because you put me on the spot.
My favourite Metallica album is the one they didn't make.
Oh yeah, it's a great album, isn't it?
Good Pepsi.
'Cause if they didn't
I
make
think-
it, you don't have to listen to it.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the majority and say Master of Puppets. It's a great album. So there you go. So this is probably my second favourite, and Justice for All. Very good album. Anyway, favourite live gig by Metallica and or other metal band.
He's only ever been to one live
So-
metal gig.
Yeah, and it was great. I swear, we got front row. Me and Jack, we went to Slipknot on Tuesday, the 9th of February.
You don't have to list the exact date. It's not like a
Doesn't
girl,
matter.
it's not like
they
a,
can go up and
yeah,
search
yeah,
up.
it's
if they
not like a
want to.
girlfriend. We have to remember the anniversary.
Well, if there's any girls watching.
I highly doubt
no.
you girls watch our videos. This is the YWC, the saddest
Hey.
place on the internet.
Hey, I'm a sexy motherfucker. I'm sure there are loads of girls
Yeah.
watching videos.
Oh yeah, they do.
Um, Yeah, so my favourite live act I've ever been to, since it's only one, is Slipknot.
Oh no, you went to that. You went to that.
Oh, I've been to like stupid fucking festivals, like this is
folk
one.
music.
Yeah. Trowbridge Village Pump Festival. Like it's a fucking festival around a village pump. What the fuck?
You're from America, travel to England, just go to that.
Oh,
festival.
that is it's just
incredible.
great.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
dad's
hoedowns and everything.
the folk musician.
Yes, he is. Go and listen to him on Spotify. Type in Nigel Hobbins.
Yeah, is he actually on Spotify?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Look for there's an album
Out
called
of His-
Out of History or Out of His Tree, and it's my dad swinging with his shirt off on a rope.
There you go.
Go search it up. It's great.
And dad's on Spotify. I didn't know that.
Fantastic. Search that today. Okay, everyone watching, that's your homework for this week.
Yeah.
Search that
Nigel
up.
Hobbins. Nigel
Because
Hobbins.
you
Go
watch,
search that.
and the more you listen to his music, the more money his dad
Yeah.
gets, and then you can literally
Exactly.
pay for Dan to eat.
And
Yeah.
then we can have
Yeah.
budget in our videos, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, no, because this is dad's money.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, okay. Screw that idea. We'll always be
Okay.
But go watch his videos, his music. Anyway. Yeah.
But my favourite live gig by Metallica. Obviously, I've not been to a live gig by Metallica. But the best one I've seen.
You didn't even
is...
say what the concert you went to was.
I did.
You
Yeah, he said
No.
Slipknot.
Yeah.
Oh
Did he?
yeah, I went.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I was gonna say. What?
No. Yeah, they got
is-
front row because they stabbed everyone to make sure they got there.
I don't know the
Massacre.
date, but they played in Russia to 1.6 million people playing Enter Sandman, and it's amazing. Search up on YouTube, just type in Metallica Russia.
I'm not a Metallica fan, even I like that gig, so
Yeah,
it must be
pretty
good.
cool.
Favorite member of Metallica?
Favorite member, probably James Hetfield, just because his amazing rhythm guitar playing skill, and he's a great singer. And the fact that he can play and sing at the same time, but play those crazy riffs and shit, and sing at the same time, is fucking insane.
I thought your favourite band member would be the one that wrote all the songs on the first 2 albums and then got kicked out of the band.
Dave Mustaine.
And
leave
got
him
literally
alone.
no credit for any of anything that he did on the album.
It's too late now.
Just saying.
It's too late.
I'm the villain here, so I actually prefer Megadeth to Metallica. Kill me. Sue me.
Well, like I said, Dave Mustaine is the one that wrote Metallica's most famous songs.
Yeah.
And got no credit for it, because,
Anyway, thoughts on Rob, the lead bassist. I like him.
Fat!
I like him. He's not as good as Cliff Burton. Rest in peace. But I
Don't
do
rest
like him.
in peace.
I do like him a lot.
Burn in hell.
He's good. My favourite Metallica song. Fucking hell. This is hard. I know I said my favourite album is Master of Puppets, but I think overall my favourite song is probably One, which is of this album, and Justice for All.
I think we should just skip number 6, but that's just going to lead to an argument between...
Well, no.
No, it's just going to lead to an argument between me and Jack about how Lady Gaga is a cancer in the music industry.
I have
actually
something. Don't argue, right?
Oh.
I have something to say about what is your opinion on gay ass stupid bubblegum porn shit, aka
To
pop
be
music.
fair, have you seen Nicki Minaj's music videos? They are basically...
There's a
porn.
song.
Because she has literally no talent whatsoever. She cannot sing, she cannot rap, she cannot write music, yet people watch her videos because like, oh my god, look at that ass, which is fake, by the way.
This is good though.
Brilliant.
This is good though.
You
There's
stick-
a song by Slipknot on 0.5 The Grey chapter called Kill Pop. That's what I think of pop.
You stick a pin in Nicki Minaj's arse.
That's
just,
very clever.
You
The psychology.
Did you know you stick a pin in Nicki Minaj's arse, it deflates like a balloon.
Same with Nicki
Stick a pin in it,
Minaj's
it's
tits.
just...
So, and then he asked me to reverse that with all Slipknot. So here's another hour of your time wasted.
I can
Yeah,
do.
we're gonna
I
need to
can
get through
answer
this.
as well.
We need
Yeah.
to get through this quickly.
So, favourite Slipknot album, their debut album, because it was actually them, and you know, it wasn't like the gay All Hope Is Gone, which sounds like someone took a shit in the shower.
I don't think it's that bad.
Except for 2 songs, which are great.
We need to get
And
through- we need to get through this
because
quickly.
their self-titles are very, very heavy, and it actually sounds like them. They're like going, "Fuck you," rather than going, "I'm so depressed." So that's why.
And it was
Um,
more them being them, where it's like a fuck you to the music industry. With
exactly,
the masks and the numbers rather than the names.
and it was shocking. Unlike their masks.
Yeah, it was something different. Like, oh, we're not going to have... Music industry wants names and faces, so you know what? We're going to cover up our faces and we're not going to give ourselves names.
Exactly, and they had like ugly masks. Have you seen the masks for fucking All Hope Is Gone? It just looks like they
Yeah,
just
or
got
like
a white mask.
Fucking Bullet for My Valentine's face paint and shit. But yeah, like, I don't listen to those 2 bands, but I respect them because they've done a lot in the music industry
Cool,
and
it's
done a
unique.
lot for their genres. Yeah,
There
exactly.
you go.
And it's something new rather than every, like, pop artist nowadays that's just a teenage guy with an acoustic guitar playing 2 chords and singing the same simple chorus over and over again.
Unfortunately, that's majority of what Kerrang are right about. But shout out to Kerrang. Anyway,
Go fuck yourself. Anyway,
so favourite. Oh wait, no, that's good. Oh yeah, favourite live gig by Slipknot.
Jack's
Or-
or any other metal band or any band.
Or any
But
band.
Jack has been to
Fuck.
see literally everyone. He's seen Paul McCartney, Slipknot,
Alice Cooper.
Alice
3
Cooper,
times.
Motley Crue, Status Quo,
He's-
Kiss,
I've actually counted. I've been up to like 50 gigs, so that's hard.
seen
but
Steel Panther.
I've not seen Steel Panther.
Keep it down.
Did you- oh wait, who was?
Keep
oh,
it down to metal because it says and or other metal.
Yeah,
bands.
what was the other? What was
So-
the band when you went to see? What was it? Last year you went to the festival. I think it was Alice. Was it Alice Cooper that was performing?
Kiss.
It was Kiss. Yeah, who was the backup? band?
Motley Crue. I saw
Yeah,
them
oh yeah,
twice
that was
last
it.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
you saw the Status Quo acoustic gig.
oh yeah, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, didn't you go see? Did you go see Jeff Lynne DLO?
That's this year. In
That's this year,
April.
that's
That's the gig I'm most looking forward to this year because Jeff Lynne's a genius.
How much? There's still tickets available. Must be sold out.
It's sold every door. He's doing 4 dates to the O2. They've all sold out.
Yeah, see, he's going.
We've
I
got to
got
hurry the
tickets.
fuck up because we've got to
So,
get
yeah.
through all these.
So anyway,
Quickly.
favourite gig ever, Paul McCartney, legit. Everyone in the audience, like, was silent throughout his acoustic
And you said
set.
he
It's
got fined
incredible.
because he wanted to play even longer.
Yeah, exactly. He got fined because the crowd went no, 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 like trying to get him back on stage, and he kept going back on stage.
Another fact that Jack told us is that well, I mean, you say now, is that because he's got had quite a few illnesses recently, his voice isn't quite what it used to be. And Jack saw him whilst his voice still held up.
Exactly, and I'm very, very grateful for that. So now I know if I ever see him again, it'll be a disappointment.
I have to say though, I definitely do want to go see them because of the Beatles.
Yeah, just the spectacle.
I absolutely love the Beatles.
So,
But anyway,
favourite member of Slipknot, Corey Taylor, because that's obviously everyone's favourite member. He's the front man, he's the songwriter, he's everything. He is Slipknot.
Favourite Slipknot song?
Favourite Slipknot song, that's fucking hard. Thank you, Usher. I'm gonna go with the first one that pops into my head. Probably Wait and Bleed. Excellent. First time I heard it.
I love the Disney version of that song.
Yeah.
That's the greatest. That's the greatest Slipknot song.
when they played that at the fucking gig, that's what I was thinking in my head.
If you haven't seen it, what's the name of the song?
Wait and Bleed Radio Disney edit.
Yeah, it is amazing.
It's-
and
there's Enter Sandman Jazz version by the same
And once
guy.
again, we'll skip question 6 because arguments between me and Jack.
I'll answer that. What was your thought of Gay House?
Yeah, just-
I hate pop music.
There we go.
frankly.
Any further, me and Jack have arguments.
I like old pop music though, and it's like 10cc, bands
Yeah,
that
and
actually had talent.
We're not biased, we'll admit. Me and Dan will admit, a couple of Coldplay songs.
There you go. You see, We're
And
not
ELO's
biased.
technically ELO's kind of a bit pop. I know,
yeah.
you wouldn't say that when you listen to the way the songs are constructed compared to nowadays, it would technically fall into the genre of pop.
It's sort of, but it's the heavy guitars
Yeah,
and this vocals which make it,
Yeah, pop can be good
if done right.
if done right, and nowadays it never is. Like Michael Jackson, he was pop.
There you go.
Good.
Essentially, some of the Beatles was pop.
Yeah, exactly. Some Kiss songs were technically pop as well.
Oh yeah, they did a disco album, which I
Yeah,
actually
then you've got
like.
I Was Made to Love You.
Oh, that was on the disco
Yeah,
album.
technically that's pop, but it's still a good song.
It's a good, it's a
pop,
good album.
Again, pop done right, but like you say, it's the baggy stuff now.
Hmm.
Right, favourite Motorhead song?
I only know
Oh,
fucking one
that's-
Motorhead
I
song,
know what I'm
so-
going to say for that. Stay Clean. That is fucking excellent. It's just so sarcastic because Lemmy is like a complete,
Do you know
rebel.
what my favourite
He's right. He's right. It's a great song.
It's just like
Why don't
stay
you-
clean, and it like I always like have a smile on my face. listening to that.
My favourite Motorhead song is Ace of Spades. I'm sorry, I haven't really listened to Motorhead.
Oh, sorry, we forgot to say your username. Take a good 17. These questions about
Troy Batista, isn't
Troy
it?
Batista.
Yeah.
Shout, thanks Troy for covering
you.
the songs. You're a legend.
Oh yeah.
Who from TNA should go to WWE next? Bobby Roode. Bobby
Yeah,
Roode.
Bobby Roode.
James Storm. The Wolves. EC3. I don't know. EC3 done right could be awesome there, but he probably won't be. I think Drew Galloway is another one that, given the proper chance, could be awesome. Kurt Angle would be amazing. See him
Oh,
up on
Kurt
that
Angle, yeah.
I actually have an answer for that
Really?
question. Yeah. Got him, man. He needs to
Yeah.
go. And Shark Boy.
Curry Man can't because Curry Man's Christopher Daniels, and Christopher Daniels is in Ring of Honor now.
Well, he can transfer
He's part
over
of
his
the group
card
called
man.
The Addiction, or
Where's Shark Boy?
he's that.
Oh well.
But
Get him in there.
who else is in TNA?
Fight
Go
John
there.
Cena.
I'm trying to think.
I think my main choice would be Bobby Roode because I've got Austin
and
Aries.
Jack doesn't really know because he don't watch it that much anymore.
I don't anymore. Unfortunately.
I think Michael Bennett, the Miracle, he could be pretty good given the chance because he's got some really cool promos. Jeff Hardy, I've been up on to see back in TNA. Not so Matt Hardy because he's can't
We've
really,
got time left on his.
can't really move nowadays.
It's because he's fat. How long have we got? Oh, we've got quite a while. There we go.
Professionalism.
Professional. We've got about
Who's-
7 minutes.
Is
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, Dixie Carter. I think she should go with
there's still, like-
WWE.
There's still some other people that I could mention, but at this point I'm just forgetting their names and to keep going. You'd go, but we're such a TNA mark. Yeah, we're TNA. Get the fuck over it.
We'll probably have to make a part 2 to this for you lucky
Yes.
people.
Do you boys even watch Raw? Would like.
Oh, this is by Michael
Wow.
Hunter.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to.
Yeah. Why would we make wrestling videos if we didn't watch Raw?
Yeah, I mean, why would we do
Well,
that?
to be fair, most of the YWC talk like 20 hours about wrestling and don't even watch it. So,
Yeah, and as well as that, admittedly I skip over a lot of the really, really shit stuff. But yeah, we still watch Raw. We have to. We do a wrestling channel.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
and there are still
We
some
do,
wrestlers
don't we?
on there that are awesome, and we like to watch matches like AJ Styles, Chris Jericho.
yeah, there you go.
I mean,
we
it's-
like AJ Styles.
It's
get
not
over
like
it.
it's not like one of us doesn't watch wrestling at all or anything.
Yeah.
No,
No.
Matthew
it's not me.
Hogg.
Matthew Hoig. He
Hoig.
corrected us before.
Hoig. I'm gonna call you Hog because
Hog.
Matthew Hogg. Road Hog. That's your name now, Road Hog. Yeah.
Alright, go.
What was the first pay-per-view that you watched? Was it good or god awful?
The first private pay-per-view I watched was actually TNA, admittedly. And it was Bound for Glory 2011. which-
Right. I don't remember the first pay. I remember the first pay-per-view I watched, and I also remember the first ever wrestling match I saw. The first wrestling match I saw, I don't remember it fully, but I remember Sting and AJ Styles being there, and I'm pretty sure that it was a King of the Mountain match. It was the one, I believe, where AJ was like wearing black and gold, and he like 450 through a table. And yeah, that was. And then the first pay-per-view I remember, this will make you laugh. It was Judgment Day 2005.
Oh, wow.
Guess who was on the cover?
John
Cena.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he did a I Quit match with JBL, and there was blood and destruction everywhere. And I thought, oh my god, this is amazing. Then imagine my horror when 5 years later I turn in, John Cena's there saying, "I love children."
Eat your vitamins,
Yeah, there's this guy that was like getting choked out by electrical cables and smashed through TVs and shit, and now he's, you know, raping kids and taking the piss out of disabled
Shit.
children.
Cancer.
The first pay-per-view that I've ever watched, and the only pay-per-view I've ever watched live anyway, is SummerSlam last year, and it was crap. So there you go.
Yeah, you see,
Actually, a little secret. The three of us are going to be watching WrestleMania
WrestleMania.
32 together, because in England, it's technically Monday the 4th of April. Well, it's Monday the 4th of April that it is aired, and that is my 18th birthday.
Yes, so we're
So
going
we
to
are
be
going
drinking.
to be playing drinking games, watching
So-
WrestleMania.
and then we might even make a drunk video after for you lucky people.
Oh my god.
So,
Right.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and to actually answer the question, that Judgment Day pay-per-view was pretty awesome.
So this is by Jake
Actually,
Lewis.
Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio was on there. So one of the first ever wrestling matches I saw was Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio.
And we got Jake
Do you
Lewis.
play any instruments? Yes.
I do.
He's a
does.
guitarist, he's a
I'm-
vocalist, and I'm the bassist.
Yeah, there you go.
Because we are
I-
actually sort of technically in the band.
Well, that's
Yeah,
easy
we
talk.
only did one.
It was three of us.
We've had one session because we're always busy,
Yeah.
but we are
Well,
technically in a band. And
I'm on a music course at college at the moment, so I regularly go out and gig at pubs and stuff, and I play guitar and a little bit of bass.
He's the rhythm / lead guitarist. We've got a friend Josh who also they change up. I play the
Yeah,
bass,
change
and Jack's the singer.
Yeah, although if you're talking about on the lines of music, I'm actually doing music journalism. Fun
Yeah,
fact.
some music.
I'm not going to tell you where because you could stalk me.
Public services.
Yeah, and I'm doing uniform public services because music.
That links in. If
Yeah.
it doesn't, fuck you.
Police officers listen to music too.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Back in Black is a war song, and so's Fortunate Son.
and Civil War by Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Thoughts on Hill Daniel Bryan? Hill Daniel Bryan's dead Daniel Bryan.
God, if he gets into the ring again, he's just like going to flop about and have a spasm and die. That's
Yeah.
just
What is
bad.
your favourite 80s wrestler?
I didn't watch wrestling in the 80s. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought you were about 30, Jack.
Oh, I know, of course. I watched. I was back in the Sunset Strip days, snorting.
Well,
strippers.
I actually used the
Yeah.
WWE Network to go back in time and watch pay-per-views. So, favourite 80s wrestlers: Ric Flair, Macho Man, Randy Savage, Ricky Steamboat. Right, so the next question, Nick Glenn, Q&A question for you young chaps. Pedophile.
God.
Well, when someone refers to you as young chaps, you have to make pedophile jokes.
Oh
You can't.
yeah.
I guarantee you the first question is, can you take your clothes off in front of the camera for me? Or, can I have your private email for new photos?
God.
Do you have Snapchat?
You see, I would say that if it was wrestling otaku because I honestly believe he is a pedo. But
Right.
Anyway, do you collect any sort of dildos?
Oh God. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So the real question is, do you collect any music CD vinyls to play bass player? What?
No,
No, you
that's
idiot.
next.
Sorry.
Do you collect any sort of music like CD or vinyls?
We would love to, but we're all broke.
Yeah, the thing is that I don't have to collect them because my dad's got loads of vinyls downstairs. I just look at them.
Jack, are you in shot? It's a bit. Isn't that a bit?
Professionalism. So
You may not have seen
Is
Jack
Dan in
for
shot now?
yeah, Dan's in shot.
Yeah, right, okay.
okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have to either because his dad collects loads of vinyls, and
Yeah.
so does his mum actually.
Yeah, I know.
That's like,
So
yeah, we went
mum-
around his
mum
house
and
and we were looking at all the vinyls, like, oh my god, like there's
Yeah.
a Metallica vinyl, like
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin.
We've
And
my
then, yeah.
my favorite record, well, records that we have is we have all of the Beatles records. Which
So yeah,
is
Dan is
my
going to be
favourite.
loaded when his parents die. Because he'll listen to them and maybe sell them for millions of dollars.
Just don't tell them your
What is
address.
the album that your mum bought? The vinyl that she's got. You remember you've got one, like a Metallica vinyl or something she went to see?
No,
on
no,
concert or something.
I don't know.
You told us to say your mum went to like Metallica or something.
She's seen Metallica, she's seen Iron Maiden, she's seen. I don't know if she's seen Black Sabbath. I was gonna say Black
Apologise.
Sabbath. I
I
don't
think
know.
of course she did.
She
Yeah.
might. Yeah.
This
yeah.
is an English teacher at college.
Yeah,
and she's
she. You wouldn't think it if you saw her, but she used to be a punk, and apparently she had a mohawk as well, which is
Yeah.
quite funny.
she's married to a folk musician and teaches English at
English.
college, but she's been to see all those great bands.
You see,
Yeah.
the lesson here is never underestimate your English teacher.
Who's your favourite bass player of all time? Well, my brother's a bassist, so you know, to be the amazing brother that I am, say, my brother's my favourite bassist of all time because he writes his own music
Yeah, you see, I can break this into two.
and they're actually good.
My favourite bassist as a showman is Nicky Six because, like, you know, he throws his bass in the air and catches it, and then, you know, starts playing it. But everyone knows he's a shit bass player. But as a bass player, I'm gonna murder your family, and you guys think I'm joking. So anyway,
He has murdered several strippers.
Oh, that's true.
not as far as any of you know.
Which you do now.
And my favourite actual bassist.
We're actually being held captive. Call the police.
Mm-hmm.
My favourite actual bassist is Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses because that guy's like slasher bassist.
Did you just say
and he's-
Duff Man?
Duff McKagan.
Duffman!
And that guy's like that guy,
bass. Oh yeah.
that
Yeah.
guy's like that guy's like the slasher basses, you know. But he doesn't get enough credit for it. So
He's
everyone's like, oh, Axl Rose Slash. The band's not just about
He's
that.
the Duff Man of Guns N' Roses.
And he's gonna be on the reunion, so I'm gonna make sure I see it.
My favourite bass player of all time is Cliff Burton. Rest in peace.
I can't believe that there is actually a reunion for Guns N' Roses because Axl Rose is a complete prick.
Oh yeah, you see, I could rant for hours about
Yeah.
Axl Rose, but I don't want to bore you all. So
Yeah, you could rant about it despite the fact you like Motley Crue who beat women and do drugs.
well, they've grown up sort of now.
Yeah, now they just, you know, get other people.
If
do
you'd
it
like
for
to
them.
know more about him, go on YouTube and type him up, and I'm sure you'll get.
What got you into wrestling? Wrestling?
Now you see, I'm ashamed to admit this, but I first watched TNA because it's on this.
Why are you ashamed to admit that? TNA used to be
It
good.
used to be really good, yeah. I want to admit that. You see, because it was free.
It is.
Because it was free on challenge, and like I
It still
looked
is
through and I was
free.
like, "Oh, wrestling! I'll give this a go." I was like, and from then I was like,
Actually,
"Yeah,
actually, that is how me and Jack became friends.
yeah, it is through TNA."
Yeah.
So we got to thank TNA.
Yeah, because we used to hang around in a group at college, and I left to go to a different school, and then when I came back, the group had like dispersed off, and it was just Jack and Dan that
Yeah.
were like together, and Josh.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I joined back in the group, and me and Jack ended up talking about wrestling. That's how we became friends. And me and Dan were just friends anyway, because we knew each other longer than we knew Jack. Because Jack left his friendship group because he got molested.
Jack's
True
friendship.
story.
That
Jack's
is
old
true.
friendship group are funny. I'll just say
They-
that.
Let's
they
just
were very
say they
funny.
will die virgins.
Yes, they will. 100% sure.
Maybe in prison for indecent
You
images.
see, that's why year 9 was probably, you know, like the transition year for me.
Let's just
I
say.
wouldn't word it like that.
No, I wouldn't word it like fuck. No,
Transition year into
I'll just say,
homosexuality.
you know, the year I actually met cool people.
Yeah. Well, there. I mean, one of those people in question, his name starts with an O.
Oliver Manson, fuck that guy. So,
He laughs at grannies.
He touched Jack's penis. True story. Yeah. Oh, we were just talking about this before the video. Actually, thoughts on Lucha Underground.
Tell.
I know.
Oh my god! It sounds amazing.
It sounds
the
fucking
storyline you
hilarious.
told us. It just sounds.
Look, Lucha Underground is amazing. It's like completely batshit insane. It's shot like a movie. For those of you who don't know, it's shot like it's this like movie thing.
Great.
And there was a scene where this guy called Aerostar travelled back in time to talk to like one of the original Aztec guys who was there at a like around the fire, talking to him about how he needed the Aztec gods to
Okay,
stop this
brilliant.
great evil that's coming. And he said they're not due to come back for like a million years, and then he said, "I'll have to like get the medallions or whatever." And then he like dispersed into sparks and flew off back to back to the current time. And another one is, it turns out that there's this group, called The Crew, who are secret undercover cops. Do you remember a wrestler called Joey Ryan?
Yeah, I do.
Right, okay. There's these secret undercover cops that have been Lucha Underground trying to bring down Dario Cueto. And then this person says, I'm going to send in a new cop. And the shot turns round to Joey Ryan with his like shirt open, his aviator sunglasses on, and a lollipop, and his mustache. And he's going to be the new undercover cop, and it's fucking amazing because Joey Ryan could not look any more like a porn star / 80s cop like no one else.
Or 70s paedophile too, that also.
Get it back in the van.
You see, WWE should do this. They should do like a Revenant storyline where like fucking, I don't know, pick like AJ Styles goes out to the woods and like his hillbilly woods like, oh, I'm called Outrager, and like he gets like raped by a bear, and, like he tries to make it back to WWE before WrestleMania.
I don't really
Great story.
I don't really get like the way this is worded, but Fave Diva based open looks. Thank you guys. You are breath of fresh air and YWC. Keep up the work. I think what it means
basically
is, who's our favourite diva?
based upon the looks.
No, when the looks aren't taken into account, because we always talk about the fact that people are just really sexist about the divas and stuff. So I'm assuming that that's what he means, because if he doesn't, he's a sexist pig.
Oh right.
Oh god. Okay.
Honestly, my favourite diva's Paige.
Yeah, honestly, my looks and wrestling is Paige as well. So you know.
I'm just gonna say fucking Bailey because I watched NXT one time and she was on it. She's good.
I like Paige because I honestly think like that she's the best women's wrestler. I think a lot of people have forgotten how good she is at wrestling because she's been on the main roster with people that aren't at the same ability as her, like Alicia Fox and Nikki Bella and Brie Bella. Nikki Bella is, she's not the worst, but she's been having to wrestle those people. So people have forgotten how amazing the matches are she can have, like the one she did with Emma, which really kick-started the whole Divas Revolution thing, which people also forget.
Oh, but now people moan about Divas Revolution when they were demanding it like 6 months
Yeah,
ago.
and like, oh, we want Divas Revolution, there's a Divas match, we're going to chant boring. Okay.
Yeah. That's none of our business though.
But anyway, I apologise for the paedophile jokes. We got to add some humour into it, okay?
Yeah.
I don't think you're a paedophile.
I'm sure Nick Glenn is a very
Oh
nice
god.
guy.
And based on your questions, you seem like a pretty cool guy.
And Michael Hunter.
We're just
again.
going to skip that question.
He asked.
No, no.
Yeah. I'm going to skip that. Okay, sorry, Michael Hunter.
Right, Jake Lewis, the entire YWC structure have one syllable names. No, they don't. His name is Daniel.
We call him Dan.
Is
to
that
be
one
fair.
syllable?
He wouldn't
Dan
know
Yo. Wait, what syllables? I don't know.
that. Wait, no, wait. You know.
Unless it's Dan.
No, to be. We call him Dan, to be fair. So that's okay.
I don't know. I didn't pay attention to fucking English. We had a right at our school. We had this fucking English teacher called Kevin.
We just called him Kevin.
Oh, shout out to Kevin.
On our last lesson with him, we called like hashtag KDog2014.
Yeah.
And on our last lesson with him, we just wrote on the desk hashtag KDog2014. And it was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin.
Yeah. Shout out to Kevin.
K-Dog.
I hope you're watching.
The Incredible
this video.
Kevin.
Oh yeah.
And-
Yeah. When he used to get mad. Oh my god.
And he's not at all linked to the Kevin Atkins account, okay? That's
Oh
someone
no,
else.
no.
That's not me, okay? That's not me commenting on all your
I'm
videos.
sure, yeah, I'm sure. Like, it may sound fucking stupid as shit, but
like-
I'm sure syllables is like where you do the claps, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna get taken the piss out of so
You
much.
get such shit for this. To be fair, we haven't done any like did you pass?
I did English last year and I passed it.
Right. Okay.
So
So,
I-
you did it a year ago. Me and Jack
Yeah.
haven't done it for 2 years because
Yeah.
we were telling.
And don't ask me about maths either because I've forgotten.
Yeah.
that
And
shit.
journalism isn't English. Journalism is just
No,
literally
it's
involves
just
writing.
a lot of
How many
writing.
syllables?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2, but
Dan, they're not supposed to know that we researched this.
I'm looking forward to the comment
Jesus
section.
Christ, Dan.
they're gonna call me such a fucking
Thanks to
retard.
Peter Gilmore's probably going to go on that
They know
video
that we're
now.
all stupid now. Now they don't know that you're stupid. They know that we're stupid because they know that we had to research this.
the syllable?
Look,
Oh, for
well,
fuck's sake.
I haven't done syllables since I was in year 5 and I was about 11 years old, so I don't remember, okay?
Right, okay.
And I'm dyslexic, so I struggle with this.
Let's get back to the question before we run out of time.
Right, okay.
So, Pamela...
Oh, that's the greatest question of all time.
Yeah. See, we're not all one single name because we did the research for this. And Daniel is 2 syllables.
Okay,
Okay,
so we've had
Damn you. So this one's Pablo Escobar. Shout out to you. Your Facebook posts are amazing. Would you ever review hentai? I review it every night when I'm alone in my bedroom.
Well, you see, we wouldn't review hentai because
yeah.
we're not like the rest of the
Yeah,
otaku
we-
and don't lock kids up in the basement.
Yeah, we don't watch hentai. And no, we'll
Yeah.
never. That's a good question.
If you watch cartoon porn, there's something wrong in your head.
How long have we got left? Because we might have to do a part 3.
Professionalism.
Talking about syllables.
Yeah, we've got quite a while.
Alright, good. We can get through this question.
So, how would you book AJ Styles? Well, right. Well, to be honest, the way they're booking him now isn't terrible. But what they should have done is they have his match with Chris Jericho, and I see what they want to do. They just want what they want to do is they want to have. They are obsessed with doing 3-part series and matches. Like you win one, the next person wins one, and then he wins the third.
Yeah.
And they obviously want AJ Styles to be doing something different at WrestleMania other than wrestling Chris Jericho. So that's why they had him have the match on Raw and SmackDown. So AJ won the first, then that Chris Jericho won the second, and the Miz is in there to keep the feud going along. Personally, what I would have done is had the match on Raw, he wins, and then just have Chris Jericho like attack AJ Styles and stuff like that for the next 2 to 3 weeks, and then have AJ win at Fastlane, and then I would have Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles for the IC title singles match.
Yes.
Actually, no, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho, triple threat match. for
that
the
would
IC
be
title.
badass.
Because that would be awesome, because you've got the Chris Jericho, AJ Styles storyline going along, and then you've got the Kevin Owens who eliminated AJ Styles from the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, and that was hilarious, by the way. Just like he went boom. I just found
Yeah,
it really
and we
funny.
can't go into any more detail because we're taking up so much time talking about
Of course.
because we don't know what syllable.
And all you fucking smarks demanding him to be champion straight away. That's not how wrestling
Yeah, and he
works.
lost to Chris Jericho. Yeah, that's how a feud works. Admittedly, they could have booked it a different way, where he didn't have to lose the match to Chris Jericho, but it means that there's a reason for the feud to carry on, for them to have that match at Fastlane. Admittedly, it's not the best way they could have done it, but deal with it.
Yeah.
And Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles, they've both been really good matches. So why would you complain about seeing awesome matches on a weekly basis? And The Miz has been doing really well because he's really good on the mic and he's been helping along with this feud as well.
Yeah.
Favourite movie? Shawshank Redemption.
Or-
Deadpool. We saw that. So
That is
honestly, my
great.
top 5 movies right now. Number 1, Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
2, Deadpool. 3,
That's high up. But then again, it's fucking amazing.
yeah.
So I'm not-
3, I would have. I don't know what Star Wars. I'd say second original Star Wars movie.
Oh, not
Empire
that
Strikes
one.
Back.
Yeah.
The Empire Strikes Back. Then I would have Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
Oh yeah.
And 5th, I would have the final Star Wars movie.
Uh,
Oh shit, Return of the Jedi? No, that's not
Oh, Return of... Wait, the final Star Wars movie?
Yeah.
Return of the Jedi, isn't it?
yes, Return of the Jedi.
Episode 6, Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
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 God. You see, I have to judge this by currently because my favourite films change all the time.
Yeah, that's why I said
Yeah,
currently.
I can't.
Yeah, like 5 years from now, Deadpool probably won't be in my top 5. But I just saw it and thought it was amazing.
But
so it's fresh in the mind.
Shawshank has been your favourite film.
Yeah, it's been my
like
favourite
ages,
film
so-
ever.
So my favourite film of all time is actually Hateful Eight. I love that film.
I haven't seen it. I really want to see it, but I didn't get to.
I would recommend it. I absolutely loved it because I love the way it's just all set in one room, but it's so
Yeah,
exciting.
and Quentin Tarantino was the main director. Like Django Unchained, that was an amazing film.
Oh yeah, I love Pulp Fiction and Reservoir
See,
Dogs.
I personally think Pulp Fiction is really overrated.
Oh, fair enough.
Reservoir
Reservoir
his opinion,
Dogs.
but I think that it's just the story moves along really slowly. It's not. It's because for all the I think I really didn't like it as much because for years I had people like talk about it and say how
Oh,
incredible
yeah,
it
no,
was, and then when I
they
finally
weren't
saw
like
it,
it
it couldn't
as much.
possibly live up to like the
Yeah.
expectations.
Reservoir Dogs is probably better
Yeah,
than that.
top
though.
5. Like you'd have to put them in order, just say like your 5 favourite films.
And Jaws, I love Jaws. It has its charm. It's Spielberg. I love Spielberg.
Star Wars, Jurassic World. Not Jurassic World, Jurassic Park.
Yeah, probably Jurassic Park. I'm looking at my DVDs here.
Just every single one of
Little
them.
Watchmen.
I don't know. That wouldn't be in my top 5. Birdman. I love Birdman. That's
Oh, I
good.
really want to see that as well.
Beavis and Butthead Do America because that film's absolutely hilarious.
There have been so many great films over the last couple of years as well.
They have. So yeah, and now.
Fucking hell. Right.
I wonder how much time we got.
So I've always said that my favourite film has been.
Let's do a part 3.
Oh, okay. I've always said that my favourite film has been The Dark Knight. It is a really good film, but I don't think it is my favourite now.
Yeah, I'd say that was in my top 10.
Yeah. Definitely up there. I'm not sure I could do a top 5.
Just no, not
But
necessarily.
I
top 5,
think-
just name like 5 films that.
Right, okay.
are up there.
In no particular order.
That goes to mine, so
You might be like, what the fuck? I'm not sure if you've seen this film. Boyhood, like it's a
No, I've
really
seen it.
interesting concept of a film.
Again, that's not what I wanted
And-
to, but we all broke as fuck, so...
Yeah, I know. No, it's a really good film.
Thank you.
Go watch
Billy.
it. Interesting concept.
Yeah, it was filmed over like
Fucking
15 years.
12 years, I
yeah.
think.
Awesome. Yeah,
Anyway. Same actors, so they grow in
Yeah.
age. Okay, so fucking Dark Knight, like I said, because it's great.
Any of the Lord of the Rings films?
Not really.
Star Wars?
Maybe, I don't know.
I wanted it. Just finish your questions.
Fucking, I'm not sure. This is gonna take ages.
We'll skip past it because we haven't got a lot of
yeah.
time. You know, he's Jack, I'm Sam, that's Dan. Right.
So yes,
So, Pablo Escobar, we'll still have his questions. Favorite YouTube channels? Colin Burger, Nerd Cubed, Toke, Gordon Perkins. Crap, I'm trying to remember my YouTube list. Laserbeam. Dan, you go because you'll say something that reminds me.
Alright, okay. I've got Game Grumps, I've got Ashins, I've got The Angry Joe Show, I've got Total Biscuit,
Cynical Brit.
fucking now I'm stuck. The Completionist, fucking
What's it, Catacrys?
fuck, why did I forget about him? Cadicarus, yes. Okay, and I think for the moment that's
Yep.
Oh, and fucking I don't know the actual YouTube channel name, but they do a series called Game Chasers. It's really good. I like it.
I'm
Is
gonna
that
go.
Achievement Hunters?
No, they go around America searching for games in like retro stores and stuff.
No, I don't watch a load of YouTube channels, but I'm gonna go over ones which I watch and enjoy. So I'm gonna say Three Sides of the Coin. They're a great musical podcast.
Actually, you know what I will say? My favourite ever YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
Why don't we Introduction?
Fantastic.
Love those guys.
Those guys are
Amazing.
brilliant. So the Three Sides of the Coin, I love them guys' podcasts. They're really good and they're actually funny as well. Like and they don't talk about Kiss. That's cool. Who else? The Smart Busters, obviously they're fucking hilarious. I don't know why I'm so.
We
obsessed
don't
with
listen
them.
to them.
I find them absolutely hilarious for some reason. Who else? Carl Fraschetto, what a legend.
Right, okay, well, let's cut you off there and move on to the next question. Favourite dictator? Osama Bin Laden.
Pablo Escobar. There you go, Pablo.
Hitler. No, not really, not really.
No, we don't have favourite
We
dictators.
don't have a
I
favourite.
don't have a favourite.
Because they're all so good. How could you
Yeah.
possibly have a favourite dictator? I mean, they
Yeah,
all.
exactly.
Oh my god, they're all.
Well, I'm
amazing.
going to go with Pablo just because you're a legend, Pablo.
Just because Jack likes to butt lick the subscribers. Right,
Anyway,
Two Flash.
Two Flash.
Two Flash, right.
Flashy.
Name your three best and worst pay-per-views. Okay, because I watched it with Jack. WrestleMania 30 because I thought that was a great combination of the
yeah,
Daniel
I
Bryan
like
storyline. Oh shit. What was the other ones I really liked? I think that NXT Takeover, which had Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, was awesome because they also had a lot of other really good matches on there. I can't remember them because we're trying to get through it really quick. And I don't know. I'm trying to name some really quickly. I guess I'd have to say I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'll go to my three worst quickly. Survivor Series, Big Show versus Randy Orton was the main event. The main event between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton that the Big Show came and knocked him out, and I would also and Battleground that had Bray Wyatt being buried by John Cena, literally.
Yeah, oh god, yeah.
Oh, and the WrestleMania that had Ricky Steamboat versus Macho Man.
Oh
That's
yeah.
like best.
And three worst.
That was the what I just said.
Oh, sorry, right.
Yeah,
Okay,
your
so
turn.
my three best. WrestleMania 18, that's fucking awesome. It had, or was it 18? I don't know. It's the one which had Triple H versus Undertaker on it. That one's awesome.
Oh yeah, and the one that had Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. The
That
first
was good
match,
as
that was
well,
incredible.
WrestleMania 30 because I watched it with him and it was just great fun.
Yeah, and Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, and the Daniel Bryan. I was really.
Yeah, it was a good storyline.
Yeah, exactly. You see, we like Daniel Bryan, so we're not ripping off Smart, but more on that later though. Who else? Fucking. There's too many.
Yeah, we'll just skip
to
through
choose.
it.
Wait,
Yeah, fuck that.
I haven't said mine yet because I watch wrestling all the time. SummerSlam 2015 was the worst pay-per-view I've ever
Wait,
watched.
And the best.
And the best. It's
Wait, SummerSlam 2015. What are the
2015.
matches on that one?
I can't actually remember.
Neither can I.
Brock Lesnar versus The
Yeah.
Undertaker.
That was an awesome match, actually.
Yeah.
But the rest of the
I
pay-per-view
didn't like
sucked.
it.
Oh well. Anyway, we'll move on because yeah, time constraints. Thoughts on Austin not wanting to put HH over at SummerSlam '99? I don't know. I wasn't there, so I can't say.
I couldn't care. And Shawn Michaels or Bret Hart?
Oh, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels. Bret Hart, I'm sorry, I know he's got cancer.
Yeah,
and everything,
like
he's
it's
boring.
sad. Like it's sad he does. And yeah, okay.
I'm trying to lie on him.
He does. He wrestles a really cool. Like he wrestles like really technically. Like, yeah, okay. But I'm not entertained by. I haven't seen enough of his matches to comment on it. But Shawn Michaels is definitely better. And and obviously shout out because you made prostate cancer tap out.
Oh yeah.
I like
Uh,
Bret Hart because I like the name
And
Bret.
yeah, but
So
Austin
there
not
you
wanting to put HH over SummerSlam '99. Austin was the hottest guy in the world, so why would he need to put Triple H over? Because Triple H is overrated and was never as big a star as people nowadays think that he was based on the way he's represented today. Because he really wasn't. He never was that big. He was the World Heavyweight Champion when the World Heavyweight Championship meant nothing.
Good blue.
Yeah, right. Jean Carlos Vasquez Meccano. Q&A.
Shout out to him, he's been in all of our
Right.
hangouts.
What sports do you like?
Oh.
Okay, right. So immediately I'm going to cut those two off because
Hey, I like one sport.
What?
Kind of football.
They
Not
don't-
American football.
because they don't.
Soccer.
Right, yeah.
Soccer
To get through it as quickly as possible because I don't really watch sports. Okay. Favorite sport. What sports do I like? American football, English football, basketball, cricket. Pretty much every sport. I like pretty much all the sports.
He plays American football
Yeah.
too.
If you're talking about what sports we do, and I like.
Oh, Lyman,
kickboxing.
East Kent Mavericks.
You.
Hello. Right.
He's good, boy.
Do you think WrestleMania 32 will suck because half the roster is injured?
Should need to read more.
It would.
There's more.
It would suck if they weren't all injured. Do you think Hero?
The hero
Do you
of the
think?
kids,
Do you think
John Cena
WrestleMania 32 will suck because half the roster is injured?
He just answered that. and
Yeah,
I agree.
it was likely it will suck and it'll have a couple of really good matches. But Roman Reigns versus Triple H is the main event.
Oh
What the fuck?
God, no!
Thanks
Fuck.
for that 18th birthday present, WWE.
We'll be
dicks.
drunk so we can just laugh at it.
Yeah. You know what?
Right.
Hey, we should do a shot every time Roman Reigns does a Superman punch or a clothesline.
We'll be dead.
So at least we won't have to watch the rest of the match.
There you go.
Water burned area. Right. Do you think Hero of the Kids John Cena will do another miracle recovery and be back before WrestleMania since he's already in the fucking gym? Lol. Never know. He
Yeah.
could be. Wouldn't surprise me.
I reckon he will.
Him. I'd like to see him versus the Undertaker because that way, and obviously I'd like to see Undertaker beat him.
Oh yeah, Undertaker just beat the shit out of him all the way
So,
through
right,
and just
thanks for
treat
the
him like
question.
dirt. That would be amazing.
Brian Digoff. Jack, what was your favourite TNA match when you was watching TNA?
Fuck. I like
AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels,
that
triple
match.
threat.
I know there's a stupid post
The X Division
yesterday I
title.
saw, like where someone said it was better than anything in WWE. I disagree with that, but it's a fucking good match.
Yeah. Anything AJ Styles or Kurt Angle or Christopher Daniels or Austin Aries or Bobby Roode.
AJ versus Daniels too. That's a fucking
Yeah, that was
match.
awesome.
And Bobby Roode versus James Storm, where the one where there's a shitload of blood.
Yeah, Kurt Angle versus Bobby Roode.
Fuck yeah.
Pretty much
that
all
was-
those matches involving those guys.
It's just
Right.
a shame I can't.
Do you
watch
think
it.
Roman Reigns will win back? Yes, he will win the title back at WrestleMania. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
If he doesn't, then good.
Who do you think will face the Undertaker at WrestleMania? I don't know. I'd love to see either John Cena or Sting. Not
Please.
because I like John Cena, but because I think that the spectacle of that, like the biggest, most famous, most popular wrestler of the last 10 years, John Cena versus the guy that has been around forever. Like you've got the unbeatable at WrestleMania, minus Brock Lesnar versus just the unbeatable all the time because he never gets pinned.
And please not Braun Strowman. That would be the worst match.
Yeah, that'd be
ever.
terrible. Jack,
Sorry, man.
what was your favourite AJ Styles match in TNA when you was watching TNA? As we said, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, Triple Threat, and another. We've got a DVD like best of matches actually.
Yeah.
But an awesome match was him versus Austin Aries in the Bound for Glory series.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Right.
I wish they had more matches.
On to the next question. The Chase Allen. Who do you think should turn heel more, Roman Reigns or Dean Ambrose? Well, I want Roman Reigns to just disappear. If they booked him correctly, he could at least be entertained. Well, no, he can be entertained.
Yeah, probably Reigns because he gets booed anyway.
I'd probably like to see Dean Ambrose because Dean Ambrose would just be awesome to get pushed and
Yeah.
he'd actually do it well.
Give him a psycho hill.
Yeah. Do you think wrestlers in WWE right now would be better off being themselves than having to rely on scripts? Some of them would, some of them would not. Some guys need to have a script because they're just not really able to write their own stuff, but can then go out and perform what they're given really well. Other guys can write awesome stuff and then go out and do a promo.
Yeah, like Seth Rollins should not have a script. He's probably better
So it's a
off without
50-50 kind of thing.
it. Yeah.
Like Kevin Owens, he doesn't need a script.
Yeah, but then like, you have guys like Roman Reigns. Like, oh.
Do you think any wrestling promotion will ever be able to compete with WWE? Based on the ones that are around now, right now, no. In the future, who knows? Right, next go.
We have second attempt saying
Blue
no.
Knight, every time when you awesome chaps and the smart busters bury the internet darlings and the indie midget loving dorknuts that get so offended they write long, hateful, and idiot paragraphs on a video. Why is that? Because they don't like being told they're wrong.
And because they have no lives whatsoever, so all they do is
Yeah.
talk about wrestling 24/7.
Oh, and the truth hurts, you fat virgin motherfuckers.
Shout out to the Wrestling Otaku there.
Stop molesting children. Right,
Oh god, then we got the last comment from this guy's a Wrestling Otaku fan, by the way.
we'll all have fun watching your transitional champion for wooden board, Roman Reigns, to get his superpowers. We don't like Roman Reigns.
When did we ever fucking say we did? We never said, oh, we like Roman Reigns.
So, question. Will you stop writing down
Right oi and left oi, say word for word in the video and releasing it again.
Do we have any writing here?
No, laptop. Just your dumb ass question.
Professionalism!
But, I don't even watch the Smart Busters, neither does he, and we're going to move on from that question.
And I don't watch wrestling.
You're,
so.
you're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah.
If you think we're ripping off Smart Busters, okay, fair enough.
And there's 3 of us, 2 of them.
Yeah, see? Numbers.
So fuck you.
Yeah, we can do maths. No, don't fuck
And
you.
this-
no,
yeah.
don't fuck you. If you don't like us, stop watching.
Yeah, and plus this guy
Right.
too, he defended
Didn't one of you used to have a Sami Zayn shirt? I still do. And I wear it proudly.
There you go!
Because, yeah, Sami Zayn is awesome wrestler and puts on awesome matches. Isn't he just an indie flying vanilla midget?
When did we ever say that, like, we
Right,
didn't like
okay.
it?
Yes, he was on the indies. Does he jump off the top rope? Yeah. Does that make him an indie flying vanilla midget? Technically, but he's not a midget because he's like, what, 6'1", 6'2"?
Yeah, 6'2".
So he's not a midget, lit by scientific...
Yeah, he's not like these like
Oh,
hacks
indie
like
boy.
Hideo Itami go doing
When
fake
we start
kicks.
forming your own opinions, we do that all the time.
What
So,
the fuck?
you know, whatever.
Smart
No,
Busters
no.
hate TNA. We loved it. We used
We
to
don't-
love
well,
TNA.
I still watch it, I like it. Right, yeah. You have these questions because you want us to rage at you, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to do that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
You've got your own opinions, okay, whatever.
So that's the end of the Q&A. Thank you for your
Finally,
shit
at
questions.
last, and 3, 2, 1, fuck WWF chat room.
I hope that stayed on time.